Hello everyone, my name is Sachin Bhandari and this is the Story Course YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to narrate an interesting story. Okay, and I should always narrate interesting stories, but this story is more interesting because it's about a leader that I deeply admire, and that leader is none other than Barack Obama. And apart from that, this story also has a brand that I really like. Which brand is that? You will have to listen to the story to find out. Back in 2016, in Havana, in Cuba, there was an event and Barack Obama cheekily asked a young entrepreneur, "Hey, how much is your startup valued at?" Sorry, I was trying to speak like Obama, but I made a fool of myself. Moving on. The young entrepreneur responded and he said, about 25 billion US dollars. Yes, you heard that right. 25 billion US dollars. And this startup was none other than Airbnb, and the young entrepreneur was Brian Chesky, the founder of Airbnb. After this particular incident, in the book, The Airbnb Story, Lee Gallagher, the writer, narrates that Barack Obama and Brian Chesky became friends, and now Brian Chesky counts the ex-president as one of his foremost mentors. But only 8 years ago, very few people know or recollect that there was another interesting story that had played out. Barack Obama was actually, running for the presidential campaign or running the presidential campaign. And at the same time, in San Francisco, I guess, in a small apartment, Joe Gebbia, the co-founder of Airbnb, along with Brian Chesky, they were trying to build the company, or at least trying to get investors and trying to make this company survive. And they had run huge credit card debts to the tune of $20,000, and that meant that their company would actually die. And that's when one of them came up with the ideas of creating collector's edition cereal boxes. Now, these cereal boxes were inspired by the presidential campaign. One of them was called Obama's O's. The other one was called Captain McCain's. So it was a really interesting product, and they marketed it well. And because of Barack Obama's popularity, they were able to sell a lot of these cereal boxes and made more than 20,000 US dollars after the sale. Now, this helped them run the company further and also repay the credit card debt. So, if you see, in 8 years, Brian Chesky went from being a literally someone who Barack Obama had no idea about, to becoming his friend and a mentee. That's what time can do to your efforts. So, the moral of the story is this: if you are running a startup, you have a new project, a new role, you've taken up a leadership position and things are getting tough, remember to sort of keep at it and let time figure out the compound interest of your efforts. So that's the moral of the story for me. Oh yes, so now about the communication tips from this particular story that we listened to. So the first one is by none other than Barack Obama. He's my inspiration when it comes to communication, and I really think a lot of young people could learn from this fantastic leader. So his communication tip is emotions over numbers. When he was, in politics, he confesses in his book, which is The Presidential Years, that he found it extremely difficult to connect with people because at that point in time he would use a lot of numbers and policy speak, etc., etc. And that's why people would not understand what he was trying to say or the impact of what he wanted to do. It's only when he learned how to boil issues down to their essence, which essentially means the emotional meaning or the emotional impact of a particular policy or an action, that's when people started connecting with Barack Obama. And that's why he says emotions over numbers. I mean, he may not literally say this, but that's the message that you get from his story in the book. That was tip number one. Now, the second tip is from the other important character in the story that I narrated, that is Brian Chesky. Now, Brian Chesky has had a very, very interesting career. He went from being a struggling startup founder in his living room to owning a company, or at least owning a part of a company which is multi-billion dollars and has staff all across the world. he's had to prepare for different roles at a very fast pace. So he follows a very simple method. He says that it's best to go to the source. So a lot of us have information about different things, but Brian Chesky believes that it's always good to go to the authority on a particular subject. So let's say about investing, he probably would go to Warren Buffett. If it's about leadership, probably goes to Barack Obama again. So he likes to go back to the authority on a particular subject. We could replicate this in our careers and lives as well, and find the person who we know who has the best knowledge on a particular subject, and that's how we can help ourselves, our careers, our businesses, and also our relationships. So that's the second tip: go to the source. Now for tip number 3, and that's slightly personal in nature, as in it's my tip, my suggestion, and that is that whenever you get an opportunity to speak, do not leave it or do not let it go. I know that a lot of times it happens that you are either given a platform to speak to colleagues, or at an event, or in the Zoom call where you're talking to a lot of people. We somehow feel scared because we do not know what we should say. Sometimes we also fear judgment, but don't do that. Despite all of the fear and the hesitation, do speak, because when you speak, at least in my experience, is when you actually get the most amount of feedback. When you speak in front of an audience, you get more feedback than you ever could through introspection, or even by speaking to people who you know personally. So that's the third and the final tip. Never let an opportunity to go by whenever you get the opportunity to speak. That's it in this video. I hope you enjoyed this particular edition. And Storyco is a storytelling coaching and training firm. We deconstruct good storytelling techniques into easy to replicate models which you can use in your business, in your career, for your startup, whether you're investing, pitching to investors or pitching to customers, etc., etc. So if you have any questions about business storytelling, feel free to let us know in comments. One of us, that's me or one of my colleagues, we will definitely answer your questions. You will see me in the next video. Till then, story on.